My name is Myrtala Ramirez. I am the Executive Director for Elementary Education. And under me is all the way from pre-K3 to 5th grade. So my role is also to help support and supervise elementary principals. My role as the Executive Director is to promote teaching, also is to bring the best possible teacher candidates to my principals. I need to make sure that there's a seamless pipeline between what they're learning at the university and what we are doing here. We cannot have any gaps because there's no time to learn. You have to come ready day one. And I was part of the TAMIU student teaching as a student and as a supervisor. And I know what it is to be ready for day one. So that is part of my job. I can see that our teachers coming in are younger and they're very eager, but yet in some cases there's some gaps in between what they have learned at the university. They're not familiar too much with what we're doing presently at the district. Like we are very heavy on Fundamental 5 practices, and they didn't learn that. Also, our walkthrough form that we use with look fors, when we go into the classroom, they've got to know what we're looking for. But we're very lucky that we work with the university, with James O'Mara, with Branch Alliance, and we have meetings where we actually go and present to their staff on what we're doing here at LISD to make sure that what we look for is being taught before they leave the university. They teach everything that's required, but sometimes the little things that we look for are not there. And there's no time for them to come and learn. They have to hit the ground running, like start teaching, like there's no time for me to teach you. So we make sure that the most important things are being covered by the university before they leave the university. Well, we're very lucky that through CCMR, now we have internships. And one of the internships that we just started is getting students that are interested in the teaching career. So we have some that have already started that pathway by taking some of the undergrad courses. So they're really preparing to teach. So those are gonna be in our high schools. Those internship, those students that are showing interest will be in all our high schools except one. And it's a double block. So they'll be doing lesson plans, they'll be observing the teachers, they'll see what the job is all about. We want to make sure we hook them and that they don't leave. So we have to really entice them like, hey, this is very rewarding, like stay with us. So really when it comes to teacher candidates, the sooner you get them into the classroom, the most likely they'll stay. But you need to get them in. And sometimes they say, I'm secondary, but then they do a block in elementary, and guess what they say? Oh no, now I want elementary. So the sooner we get them to experience what it's like, the better choices they'll make. We have a dire teacher shortage right now here in our district, so we work very closely with TAMIU, with Dr. Myra Peña. She's in charge of the student teachers, and we tell them, put them in let them do our blocks in our schools. And then what we do, we put them with our best teachers, and then when they're about to graduate, we say, come to our job fairs, come and see what we can offer you, and were you comfortable here? Yes. Do you want to stay? Okay, sign up. And our only challenge right now is our bilingual certification. that exit test that they have to take is very difficult. That's a challenge right now for us. Because in our district, because of our amount of EBs or bilingual students, we need to have bilingual teachers. So that is a need right now. That test is very hard. And some of our teachers, candidates, don't pass that test. But the bilingual department offers very good reviews for them, so that they're able to pass the test so we can get them into our classrooms.